Hey y'all, it's Alina. I wanted to come on here and share with y'all something that I've been thinking about, struggling with. Um, I want to share about my mental health struggles. Um, and I wanted to warn y'all before y'all get in too far into this video. It contains talking about really dark episodes, attempts to leave the world, um, harming oneself, um, and, alcoholism and all the things. So if you don't feel like today's a good day, please don't watch. The last thing I want to do is make someone else's mental health worse. So there's my little disclaimer, but in all reality, I mean it. Please, if you're having a bad day or you don't think you can listen to someone else having a bad day, please don't watch. So I posted my first daily vlog video several days ago, I think 4 days ago, and in it you can kind of see, but I struggle with bipolar disorder. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and general anxiety in 2016, but I struggled with it way before then for many, many years. I remember being a 5-year-old in my closet crying because I felt like no one loved me and there was no point in, going outside to play or anything else because nothing would make me feel better. I remember being a teenager and having such a hard time with everything that I just wanted to go away. There was no future. I remember the first time I started self-harming must have been 13. I was just so angry at the world and so depressed, and yeah, so I've been struggling with it for a really long time, my whole life really. I was finally diagnosed at 22 with bipolar disorder type 2 and anxiety, and got on meds, but it took, I guess, until the past couple years for me to really get on the right cocktail to make me more stable. And I struggled really, really hard during those years. I was working full time during all of them, mostly at the same job. I worked at the same job for 7 years, and after that I bounced around some, but I eventually had an episode bad enough that I tried to self-delete. It didn't work, but that was kind of my breaking point. I know a lot of people don't agree with people being on disability, but after that point I applied for disability, and 3 years later I was approved. That was just last year. So yes, I am on disability for it, which is why I can just work part-time. So yeah, I don't know if you can catch it in my previous daily vlog video 4 days ago, but I was kind of manic at the time, just really excited about everything, talking really fast. But I've spent the last 3 days in kind of a depressive episode. I'm finally starting to feel better today, but it's kind of the reality of life with bipolar disorder. You never really know what one day's gonna bring or the next day's gonna bring. So that's been my life. I know the alcohol played a really big role in my mental health journey struggles, I used to drink every day, multiple times a day. When I was working full time, I would pick up alcohol on the way back from work, and once I got home, I would drink 3 6-packs, 4 6-packs a night. And obviously I never had any money, and it never made me feel better, but it helped me get to work the next day, not think about it too much. I did drink a little bit over the last couple days. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Last couple days have been hard, but I'm starting to feel better. I'm back on track now. I don't have anything in my fridge. I don't have anything in my house. So I'm gonna get back on track and get away from the drinking for a while. And yeah, I know the drinking and the mental health struggles was a really big part of why I got over 500 pounds. I would drink to help with the depression and the anxiety when everything felt so overwhelming, but it never really helped. It helped in the moment, it helped that day, but the next day it wouldn't make anything better for the next day, so I'd have to do it again, rinse and repeat, and that was my life for the past 10 years. Until I got on this medication, it's really helped me break the cycle a lot. I still fall back into it sometimes, but it's not every day anymore. It's not even every week, which is a big win for me, because I spent the last 10 years every day, every single day, and if I couldn't get it that day, I would just be antsy and pacing and thinking about it all day, thinking about when the next time I could get it was. So, yeah, I'm on several different medications now for mental health, for my bipolar disorder and anxiety. I'm on 5 to be exact. I was on 7, but since I've been taking the tirzepatide and losing weight, I've been able to get off a couple of them. So, yeah, it's a struggle sometimes, and I just wanted to share that with y'all. If y'all see my mood bouncing around, that's why. I tend to only post on good days, but sometimes those are far between. I know a lot of people struggle with the medication numbing them out, and I do too. I feel like my emotions are very what would I call it? Unpredictable, in that sometimes I have good emotions and sometimes I have bad emotions, and sometimes it's just flat. It's just a flat day where nothing sounds good, nothing feels good, nothing feels worth doing. I don't have the energy to get out of bed. And I know a lot of people say, well, you're just not trying hard enough. You have to get out of bed despite that, and I do. But I don't really tend to accomplish anything on those days, because just the mental energy isn't there, and I know that I should be doing any stuff despite that, but it's something I'm working on. I'm working on trying to do more, even on my bad days. Sometimes it just doesn't work, though. And that's my fault. I know I need to try harder, and I'm going to. It's part of the reason for this YouTube channel, to keep me accountable even on bad days, so that I stay on track. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all, and give y'all a little bit of an insight inside my brain. But I'm gonna try to get some stuff done today, and I'll video it and post it a little bit later. But yeah, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for y'all's support. It means the world to me. It really does. I'll talk to y'all later.